Nonetheless, ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who will get the better of this compelling? Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
So they're on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Snap from the catcher, but he threw it away. Into right field, that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger. Dozier brings it in. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Grounded back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ballgame.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Edward Olivares stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Turner's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Hey, she's in there. Batting in, the second baseman, Fred.
Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Don't want to forget about him. In now, Chris Taylor. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, don't get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped at third. There is Franco. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball runs inside and gets away. The throw to the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Jock Peterson now. High and deep to left center field. Gordon going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Next up is Max Muncie.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
Here's Corey Seeger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. They're really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Popped him up. Perez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 8 runs already in this inning. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Danny Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Danny.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Adalberto Muncie looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Merrifield scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch, down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. Corey Seeger is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to...
And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Smith ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the box now, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Duffy sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Muncie over to his left. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Glove by Taylor, and he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
the third baseman, number 7.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
The first baseman, number 17.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And the inning is over. One left for. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Muncie. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 35.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Skied down the left field line. Gordon on the move. And no one will track it down. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He's in there. Hey. The left fielder, number 31.
To the plate now, Jock Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
So a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets.
He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Max Muncie. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Edward Olivares is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next to the Royals.
So now to the plate, Danny Duffy, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Royals leave. In now, Max Muncie, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Glenn Sparkman will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Merrifield is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. In is Jorge Soler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Standing in now, Michael Franco. Gloved by Turner. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Hunter Dozier. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. His career numbers against this pitcher. Batting .500, 4 for 8. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting.
So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Alex Gordon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting. Number 4
to the plate now, Edward Olivares. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. First delivery to him on the way. Glenn Sparkman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners on first with one down. And another foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Digging in, Corey Seeger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Greg Holland will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Franco is there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now, Will Smith. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Holland rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The next 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Franco has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! And up steps Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Bellinger's got it. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon,
as he rips it on the ground to second.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as Royals settle for just the 1. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
The pitcher, number 22.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact, that's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the... And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 31.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Into the box now, Max Muncie.
First baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
1
solo shot to right center as this lead got even wider. Here's Corey Seeger. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Will Smith. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Justin Turner. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So stepping in, Edward Olivares. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Nicky Lopez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With Merrifield next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taylor has it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 23-3 today. Los Angeles will be the talk of the game after this one, having launched 10 balls over the wall in total. Clayton Kershaw is the winning pitcher of record. Brad Keller was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. It figures to be a into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the second base.
Hit out toward second. Taylor on the move. He's there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now to the plate, Adalberto Muncie. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts. And no one will track it down. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. Going back is Bellinger. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Batting second, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
That is third.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First offering on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases. on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Popped up. Dozier moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Back now from Truist Park. Second inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
The pitcher, number 56, Brad Keller.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. In there, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Corey Seeger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Soler. And that one is gone. A solo home run for Corey Seeger as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Muncie is there for it. One away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Swing and a liner. Foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. To third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Bounce it to the left side. There is Franco. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Now here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. All set for the start of the fourth. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Dozier digging in now.
The first baseman.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger's under it.
One away.
The left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. At the plate, Edward Olivares flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And Mookie will make the play. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncie set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. So they're going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He froze him on the fastball there. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And it's fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And Sally will make the play here. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And up steps Salvador Perez as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extreme.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. To second, but they throw it away. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And he is safe at the plate as the throw was too late, and they've taken the lead now at 6-5. First offering on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Taylor's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 7-5 game. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Number 14.
Into the box now, Edward Olivares. Fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. He's got it. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody
Fouled away.
Bellinger.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Jorge Soler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very 1st inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is returned. Next up is Max Muncie. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Here's Corey Seeger. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready once again, Will Smith, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. A man at third with 1 away. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Hit high and deep to left field. Gordon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Olivares will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Michael Franco, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley. Extra bases for Gordon.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Brad Keller makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Mookie Betts. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down.
The center fielder, number 25, Cody Bellinger.
And the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Again, another foul ball.
6 runs, 10 hits.
1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Dustin May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 85.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brad Keller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. All right, back to him on the mound. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Turner has it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Muncie. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Just keeping him close. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes.
And a leap, but it's over his head at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2.
Ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as they've taken a 2-run lead. To the plate now, Will Smith. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple, and if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Grounded to third. Franco has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Peterson giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Michael Franco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bellinger is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dustin May is credited with the win. Brad Keller gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. For Kansas City, 7 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your